Each therapy asset launch will create its own unique development story, and it is no different when it comes to diagnostic pre-launch planning. Your planned diagnostic launch will come up against individual challenges, so we present certain precedents or stories in the form of case studies that can help to support and guide your decision-making during the process. However, in our experience, no one story tells the whole story. In most circumstances, it will be important to read multiple case studies to help you understand the dynamics and parameters relating to your particular challenge. There is no substitute for reasoned thinking, so the Diaceutics Launch Planner aims to provide you with a range of contextual case studies alongside work tools to help with the critical thinking process. Let's consider test access in Europe as an example. Due to the lack of a proper or harmonized reimbursement infrastructure for testing across Europe, each market has developed its own individual approach to supporting companion and complementary testing. This is why, for example, on the Access framework, we have different case studies for each individual market. You might only be interested in how reimbursement works in the UK. If so, then the individual case study on diagnostic reimbursement in that market will provide information on the particular approaches there to date. Alternatively, your question might be, what is pharma's approach to reimbursement infrastructure gaps in the EU? In this instance, by reading all the key European market case studies, you discover the many different ways pharma has been supporting test access across the region. In France, for example, pharma is supporting testing in oncology through 28 laboratories via the National Pathology Association called INCA. In Spain, on the other hand, pharmaceutical companies are contracting directly with labs in order to cover testing costs. In the UK, however, you can see that reimbursement is the single biggest hurdle to targeted therapy and testing. But it will be important to work with the National Institute of Clinical Excellence and provide them with health economic assessments of testing benefits, alongside the targeted therapy, to achieve nationwide test coverage. In many of the country case studies, there are comparative market charts allowing you to understand where any one country sits regarding key biomarker reimbursement. So you can see how the complexities of integrating diagnostics into your therapy strategy mean that no one case study provides the total picture. However, the Diagnostic Launch Planner is designed to aid your decision-making with a collection of focused case studies, analysis of relevant and recent trends, and checklists to refer to as you approach the challenges of a diagnostic launch. We know that no one story tells the whole story, but each example here helps us to understand the many aspects of launch planning and guide our critical decision-making.